Okay, I'm just getting home from work and I'm out in the garden. Today I need to actually get some lettuce so I can make a salad. But I want to show you my garden. The last video I did, everything was pretty small. So I just want to show you the progress. This is an update. I have some horseradish root growing here. And tomatoes. There aren't any tomatoes on this plant, but I do have some blooms, some flowers here. So I should have some soon. A couple of weekends ago, I planted this broccoli, and it's growing nicely, and spinach. And then in this pot, I have strawberries, and they're growing really nicely. These carrots are just on fire. They are growing so nicely. Look at how nicely they're growing, how healthy they are. In the last video, these were really small, but they're growing really nicely. I have more tomatoes here. Oh, there are a couple of tomatoes on this bush. Look at that. I have cilantro in this pot. Cilantro, and these are red beans, but no red beans yet. More tomatoes, and there are tomatoes on this bush too. Quite a few tomatoes here growing. There's another one. So yes, there's tomatoes here. This is a pomegranate tree, another pomegranate tree. You can see what I have. Everything's in pots. These are blueberries. More greens. I have lots of greens, all greens. These pots are overloaded. I have spinach. This is lettuce here. It's growing nicely. I need to clean these pots out and thin them out a little bit. I have more strawberries here. Another pot of greens. In this pot, I also have onions and garlic. You can see my garden sign, Wanda Sue's garden. You can see I have a couple of raised beds. I have two of the brown, and then I have this one. This one actually has a top, and it's similar to a greenhouse. It has that clear top over there. I've been covering my strawberries because the birds have been eating the strawberries, but that top goes with this pot, and it gives it a greenhouse effect. I planted cucumber in this pot. I need to water everything, it's dry. Garlic growing there. And over here, I have chili peppers, jalapenos. They're just now starting to grow. Not much happening here. And then I have asparagus in this pot, and that hasn't started growing at all. This is a squash. I planted watermelon in this pot, and it just started growing. More tomatoes, grapes. I want some grapes this year. And I put the trellises up because, you know, the watermelons are on a vine, and the grapes, of course, and those tomatoes, they get heavy, so they need some type of support. So I created these pots here to make it all happen for me. This is a lemon tree. The lemons haven't been doing good at all because we haven't had much sun. We've had lots of rain, but not a lot of sun. This is actually an apple tree. It is just now starting to bloom. These are green apples, and these are red apples. This pot hasn't done anything. This is an apricot tree, not blooming yet, and this is actually an almond tree. It's an almond tree, and this is the mint you saw on the other video. It's starting to grow. This is the mint that my nephew gave me. And this is a moringa tree. I don't know how many of you know what moringa is, but it's a very nutritious tree. It's actually referred to as the miracle tree. It has lots of vitamins and healthy medicinal properties. Lots of health benefits. You see my container garden? Container garden, all these containers here. And I will be having salad tonight. So life grows here. You see my signs. plant dreams. So if you haven't started a garden yet, I advise you to get out, get you some seeds, and start growing your own food. You'll get a much better return when it comes to vitamins than what you're getting in the store. A lot of that food has been sitting in boxes or on the store racks for many weeks before you actually get it, so you're not getting the full nutritional benefits. So I hope you liked my garden video. I will create some updates and let you see how everything's doing, especially when the asparagus and those peppers start growing. Have a good day and God bless.